Saul with the Stock Market Trading Watch List for Thursday, July 28th, 2011. Let's take a look at some stocks we were watching. Mako Surgical, nice follow through to the downside, looking 27.79 to take off the second half, and looking for stops at 29.29 now, locking in a really nice gain on this one. Half profits were taken at the close on Tuesday or the open on Wednesday. Either way, still nice, a multi-unit gain on half, and then no matter where it stops here, unless, of course, it's a big gap up against it. But if it stops out at the 29.29 level or it gets taken out at the target, the second half will have a really, a nice multi-unit gain, and combine the two in the average, it'll be a nice gain and make up for that loser we had early on easily. All right, so let's look at WAC. Okay, WAC tested the 20 EMA, but on the intraday chart, it ripped right through it, came back above it. So I'm not looking at this for just, okay, buy the top of the hammer. I'm going to wait this one out. I want to see if it does anything at this 20 EMA. So continue to watch this intraday. And if it sets something up around where it closed on Wednesday, if it sets up a pattern, then that may be something to lean against there. CVH is off the list. I'm going to take that off the list right now. Okay, did not break to the upside. Instead, it rolled over. Healthcare got squashed. WLP is one to watch. Okay, that's a new one to watch. But I'm going to be watching that 200-day moving average. Now, I don't use these levels as exact numbers. I don't say, okay, we're at 67.09. I use support and resistance levels to look for patterns to lean against, just like I did with WAC. So, obviously, WLP got killed here, down 6.5%, which is a lot for this stock. All right, doesn't have that kind of volatility usually. So if it gets to that 200-day moving average, it could set up for a reaction bounce. Now, it could slice through it and come back up. I mean, there are a couple of different tactics to use, but it's not just, okay, it's at the 200-day, buy it. That's not a tactic that I like to use. I don't use support and resistance that way. They're just levels of reference. All right, if it was that easy, everybody would make money. Just sell resistance and buy support. It's not that easy, despite what some people may want to tell you. Okay, so the difference between having a strategy and implementing tactics, okay, is a big difference. And I'm going to be doing an article on that with a video accompaniment, and I will put that on the new site, and I'll let everybody know when that's up there. But it's very important to differentiate between the two, and I think it can absolutely open your eyes a little bit, as it did mine. So I learned that later on in my trading career. I had a great mentor, and he was talking to me about the difference between the two and how you have to differentiate and how they each have their own characteristics, okay? You have your overall strategy and then the tactics you use to execute your trades. All right, so let's look at some of the usual suspects. RIM starting to go back down. Watch this low here on this hammer. If 25.60 gives, 25 would be the next number to watch, and then 23.22. Google, okay, starting to pull in here. Watch these moving averages. I mean, this one's stretched anyway, so watch these moving averages for support to come in. Goldman, okay, starting to pull in a little bit, right? Hit that resistance, rejected there. Now watch to see if these moving averages hold as support. Apple, okay, Apple starting to pull in as well. Right, it gapped down and didn't quite get the fill, and then it sold off here. Once again, really extended, multiple weeks above the 10-day moving average. So I'd be watching that for first support. Also, we have a gap here. Gaps fills at 378.65. GLD, all right, not yet heading to our next target up at 160.35-ish. So let's see if there's any follow through on this action. All right, SLV also gapped up above the 40 mark, but could not get any demand for silver up here, so sold back. Watch the 10-day and the 20 EMA for potential support levels. Priceline, okay. Priceline didn't break out of the flag, and now we want to watch this 50-day moving average and also the 89. Let's extend this. You can see the trend line comes in right there too. Okay, there's that flag. It's more and more of a channel now. Let's look at Baidu. Okay, Baidu with the spinning top-like candle. Watch the gap fill here at 157.90. And then finally, let's look at Potash. Okay, Potash, watch this 20 EMA. See if this comes in as support. If it does, this one may get a bounce. That's it. Have a great trading day on Thursday. Check my S&P 500 video for levels on the overall market that I'll be watching. And also I'll talk a little bit about this political nonsense, but nothing really much to say about that anyway. But check the S&P video out. You can grab it off the blog. Take care. Have a great trading day.